Yo, what is up everyone? I'm Carlos and we're Endless Sauce, and this is part 1 of our brand new Dragon Ball Z What If series. What if the remaining Saiyans were good? This what if idea came from Mateo Gomez Arias. I apologize if I pronounced that incorrectly. But before we begin this part, leave down a comment below on any other what if ideas that you would like for us to do in the future for any anime, and we'll make sure to reply to it. Now, let's get on with the what if. So this what if will start at the beginning of Z, and it will be with Raditz, Vegeta, and Nappa. The difference with this what if is that the remaining Saiyans only really care about taking Frieza out and avenging their race after hearing one of Frieza's soldiers talking about destroying planet Vegeta. Their evil intentions faded away after working for Frieza for a long time and hearing the truth of what Frieza did to their race and begin to make a plan to kill Frieza. They tried to make out a plan to take out Frieza, and Raditz brings out the fact that his younger brother is on Earth and he could go get him to help them take out Frieza. Vegeta thinks this might help them in the long run and agrees with this plan, which then they all destroy their scouters and flee to Earth, becoming MIA to Frieza's army. The three Saiyans arrive on Earth around the same time Raditz